Hello and welcome to day 57 of MP Strong 365. I'm just noticing how much my knees turn in. It's so sad. All right, so I'm about to go take my board out, and it's been a hot second, probably 6 weeks or so, maybe 5 weeks. I caught one random day, but point is, I have not been getting it. I'm how do I get ready for this surf? I did a pre-surf or a post-surf, I think, warm up in January. That's how I marked it, January 24th. But yeah, now my ankles are everyone says it's they don't move very well. So how can I get my ankles more flexible in preparation to get down and then post back on the board? And I am so sore because I squeezed it out yesterday. So yeah, I'm gonna grab these 25s and I'm just gonna put some load on myself first, because if you have something that's so stiff, then body weight alone is just not gonna cut the muscle. It's just not gonna cut through that stiffness. So first I'm just gonna load, and I'm gonna try to go into some back steps. Oh man, I am not breathe very well either because my lats are super tight. So I'm just gonna try to get loose, and we'll see how it goes. So just weighted alternating back lunges, and just posting into that back foot, kind of popping that heel up and down a little bit, and then pulling the back glute forward, so you're scooping it up, and then doing a lunge or a little bit of a knee bend. And I'm actually just gonna keep in stationary for now. And I'm gonna think about keep scooping that back hip underneath me. So scoop it up, bend the knee, come on out. Scoop that back glute, bend the knee, press up out of it. Scoop it up, press it down, squeeze, and come back out of it. Oh yeah, it's coming, it's coming. Scoop, press, and up. Scoop, press, and up. Scoop, press, and up. Scoop. All right, I'm just gonna keep on stretching that back ankle by straightening out the back leg. I'm gonna take those weights down towards the floor, bending into the front leg. Oh yeah, and they're on the floor now. Trying to keep that back foot in the floor. This is where the pedal hits the metal, the rubber on the road, the board on the wave. So if my back foot can't stay planted and I'm trying to get up on the board, then I'm gonna have a lot of hard time balancing. So I'm keeping that back foot as my primary focus. How much weight can I transfer into that back foot? And then I'm just gonna try to move through this a little bit, sliding forward and backward, and then coming into sort of my surf stance, so a little bit of a squat sideways. And then I'm gonna put myself back into that front lunge position. And then scoop sideways to that sideways squat. And back to the front lunge. Oh yeah, it's getting there, it's getting there. It's like a freaking iceberg. It's like a fossil iceberg. All right, keep going, keep going. I don't know why this got this way. Scooping my butt underneath me. Release my hands just for, that little test. I'm gonna have to do some up downs here and get a little bit quick with it, because that's the best way out of tendon hell. Sweet. Popping in and out of that back foot even more. Again, just staying in that lunge position, staying in that split position, taking your deep squat. Oh yeah, hips are getting low, getting after it. Good, nice. More weight in that back foot. I tend to go too wide and just let it collapse down in there. So I gotta be able to feel that weight in the back foot the whole time, and then come forward. All right, I'm gonna take this down into a push-up position. Hands just come over the top of the weights, wherever out of the way. Oh my God. And I'm gonna take my right hand and make a big backward circle 8 times. I don't know why I'm on these dumbbells. Boop. Oh, that was good. That was a good feeling. To lift that weight up, getting a load on your body, getting resistance on your body in the morning really helps kind of set posture into place. I'm gonna reach that arm forward, and then I will grab that weight because it felt so good, and just drag it kind of towards me and go into some push-up position rows, but really getting into the lat stretch right now. But once I stretch, I want to contract through the core, stabilize through the core, so that I'm not just stretching, wobbling off side to side in a side plank. Oh yeah, helping to floss the shoulder blades. And I'm gonna take that weight up and down, and if I can't lift it with my lower body staying still, then I'm gonna not lift it. So I'm gonna try this again. All 10 toes. Tuck that booty under. Oh yeah, just like you did before. Great. And pull and down. Good, just a couple. Oh man. Nice. All right. So down in my push-up position. I'm going to step one foot in and out. Same leg that I was on the lunge with. Dang, this leg's so tight. All right, I got to move more easily. Now I'm just kicking through that knee. Tendons are just so stiff. So I'm going to drive that right knee into the chest. Drop the foot, and then send it back out. Get some more lubrication to that knee. I mean, the ocean don't care. The ocean will fix it, or whatever is going to happen is going to happen. But I always try to kind of force the key into the hole, if you will. I just need to be a little bit more fluid with it. At least at the start, because that's the whole thing about being, when someone says you look stiff, that's the constant refrain. You're so stiff, you move stiffly, because I'm moving too controlled, right? So this could go for anybody doing an exercise routine. You feel like you have to go like Mr. Roboto, bicep curl, up and down, and you don't have to stick to that. You can get a little bit of freedom in your movement. Driving that knee to chest. Planting that foot. Trying to lessen the weight that's in my hands. So more weight goes in my left leg a little bit. Freedom of movement. Feet are stayed down. And I'm gonna try to switch legs here, just coming up through a straight right leg. Oh, bouncing through that right leg is the one that's forward. Yeah, because I look like a spaz, I can't even stand up straight, but literally my ankles just won't move. I don't know. And God forbid I, ask for some professional help. Now, I have a coach, but I haven't really figured out why the ankles just literally become immobile. They weren't like this before, but I was running a lot further and faster, And so like, I think when I gave that up, the ankles just sort of ossified. So just pedaling. My dog is trying to go Shawshank on the backyard again. Dog! Oh, she heard me too. So, exploit point in the back. Raise your arms up and down as you pedal your heels up and down. Oh boy. Good, swinging the arms. Now drop down from the waist and we'll swing the arms. We're gonna grab our weights again next and go into those weighted back lunges on the other leg. I should let her in, but I don't want to. They finally fixed the screen door so it shuts, and now she can't get back in. All right. Oh my gracious. Cool. So, weighted back lunges on the other side. Okay. All right. So, left foot is forward. No. What? Right foot is forward. Left foot is back. Packing my suitcases through my lats. And we'll take a step back. Oh yeah, my coach told me that I push out through my chest, not my stomach, so I'm trying to get longer stomach and then don't like puff out so high in the chest. It's not that I want to, it's just where the point is most flexible, right? So I'm trying to get to be moving through the spine into that little flexion extension through the middle of the spine. So do you see the difference? Like it not puffing out the chest, but rather stretching through a longer stomach. Like I think I'm doing it, but you cannot know until you have another set of eyes on. And again, this all comes from a lack of hip extension. So the stuck points. So now with my back lunge, I am going to slide that booty underneath me. And on this one, I've got a different set of issues. So bending the back knee, I'm gonna try to raise my back heel up and squeeze through that Achilles a little bit, finding the pinky toe. And then with your front part of your hip bones, you can think about whether or not they're sort of in the same spot. They're square and level. One's not higher than the other. This is doing all right today. Coming in and out of that left leg, pressing the heel up higher as you bend your knee. Couple more. And I'm going to send that weight down to the floor. Left foot did not stay planted, so I'm going to try to plant that left foot. I can leave my weights on my my hands on my weights, I guess. And remembering, the goal here is to be bouncy through the ankles. So I might have to do one hard thing, which is jump, maybe skip, maybe hop. But you want that hop to translate up out of the feet into the hips, so that's one thing. All right. Hamstring action, kicking that knee joint into gear. I'm just moving around whatever part of the hip. Again, 360 degrees of the hip. Like, you know, I'll tell you if you're, moving in a way that is just promoting a compensation, like a muscle that's already overworking. But ultimately, that if you move out or in, you're going in the right direction, because typically we just kind of like leave ourselves in a seated style position or a standing just straight up. So wherever you're rolling in and out of that glute, and I'm trying to find that glute now by just doing a light glute extension, pushing my hand weight sort of backwards. I don't have that much length in the trunk this way. Okay, I gotta shut up because the ocean don't care. You can't like have an analysis session with the ocean. So, all right. More weight in the left foot. Ooh, I'm gonna send my weights around to the other side. Pew! Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. All right. I gotta be done soon. So this is just a hip mobility. It's not a coordinated exercise routine. But you will feel better afterwards. The nice thing about being a schizo is I can literally talk about myself like outside myself. You will feel better after you are done with this. Someone else is telling me. So with the left foot sitting back, right foot drives forward, and this is not the leg that I lead with on my surf. Maybe it should be, but I mean, maybe I'll try, you don't want to get, like if I can do both sides, why not? I think they call this goofy-footed or the other side's goofy-footed. I don't know why the left side's goofy. Maybe, it's like that whole left-handedness thing. Or like southpaw. But in boxing, leading with the left leg forward is traditional. So I don't know what goofy is, goofy-footed. I gotta look it up. Left or right. All right, yeah, so ultimately I'm trying to get some robustness against the waves hitting me as well, because that knee was a byproduct of something. I think a wave hit me wrong in August. Yes, August. And, well, it didn't get any better. So, it's all good. I sound like my mom. Hey, Mom, your arm fell off. It's all good. It's fine. It'll be fine. Complaining about it won't help. Oh, my goodness. I'm tipping and tilting now through those hips. I got to do my up down, so I'm going to do 5 weighted squats, 5 up downs without weight, 5 weighted squats, and then 5 up downs, maybe with weight. Step one foot in, step the other foot in. Come up in your squat. Oh yeah, rising up through the stomach. Okay, this feels pretty good. So stay tall through the stomach. My shirt is bizarrely long, so I can't really confirm how long my waist is. But it's a nice stretch through the arms, through the bicep tendons. Squeeze lightly on the elbows to contract your triceps. Grip the weights a little bit harder. Where's that weight coming down into my legs? Just send it down there, for goodness sakes. I'm trying to feel the weight isolated in the upper part of the leg. All right, that was more than 5, but I didn't feel the magic yet through the hip crease. So I'm gonna come down. Ooh, that was nice. Come down and pop it out. And pop it in. And stand up, no weight. Come down. Out. In. Up. Down. Out. In, up, down, out, in, light weight on the hands, let those arms relax. What's going on there? Okay, just use this weight. Gonna come up and over it. Entree into jumping. I gotta look and see if I'm getting the weight or my body weight over to that side, over to that side. Just maybe staying low. Ooh, that was hard. So you get down low, up and over, get down low. Get down, get down, get down. Oh, that sucked. Add a hip extension. A little leg kick back. Wah. Leg kick back. Wah. Leg kick back. Wah. Oh, yeah. Oops. I don't care if I lose it. Searching for hip flexor gold. Okay. All right, good on that. One more set, squat to leg raise, heel raise. I'm gonna go down and get my weights. I don't know what's going on there. All right, base of the heels, and then notice how I have to like push my butt so far back to get the base of my heels down. So drive the base of your heels down, shoving your butt back as much as you need to, and then keep the weight in the base of your heels as you drive your butt forward. Great. Now I'm going to reaffix all 5 toes on both feet into the floor, pressing pressure out into the pinky toes. Finding length in the waist. Now raise the heels up, down, squat. I should do a split squat actually if it's fine. Up, down, up, down, maybe a little deadlift. Up, down, yeah, deadlift feels good on this. Minor difference, just, I mean, if I squat really, I've got to really get my hips down, like to make it defined as a squat. Versus a deadlift, you don't have to bend your legs as much. I think I'm bending more than I think I am. Wait, what? Than I am. That didn't make any sense. Drop your hips down. That way you feel the glutes stretch. Get into the hip flexors. Raise my heels up and down a couple times. Raise the heels, raise the heels, raise the heels, raise the heels, raise the heels. 2 and 1. And set those weights down. I don't want to do up downs because it's messing up my shoulders. Oh, there you go. There's a shirtless man digging a hole in my backyard. Just a normal Saturday. Okay, bye.